There's that Invoker. Is Invoker for everyone now Helm of the Dominator Invoker?
Yeah. Here's two teams who need to prove that they belong in that podium finish, that they can go on a deep bracket run here. And it all starts game one.
A Sunstrike to start things off. Omar will take the first blood on Miro.
I really enjoyed these last two picks in the draft. Sumail Invoker versus the Pure Lone Druid. These are two players who, when you put them on this hero on a TI stage, they can absolutely just 1v5. We've seen the damage Sumail can inflict at TI. He is one of the greatest TI main stage killers in Dota history, and this is one of the ultimate late game heroes. And we saw what Pure can do on this Lone Druid when he had that Tundra run. He was the best Lone Druid player in the world at that time.
Despite all that TI experience, this team is coming into this matchup as underdogs, right? Matched up against BBTEAM. Sumail rivaling him in denies, but a little bit behind in the CS. Another crash. Omar trying to go after the kill on a Pure before he himself dies. A scare back into the bear. They get the kill, and the Lone Druid does not go down. Now Katomi, he's going to take a lot of damage for this one. It's Sunstrike. Pure, he didn't see that coming. Where was the communication?
Did not call it out, just stood in place. Sumail drives it home. Huge win for him off that mid lane because he was losing that lane slightly to GPK. Meanwhile, Miro did get the kill on Ghost top. That was a huge pickup for this dual off lane for BBTEAM. Nigma Galaxy, they're bringing both through that gate. They're bringing GH and Ghost to the party.
Oh, this is going to hurt real bad. If Pure dies here, loses another bear, it's on cooldown for 95 seconds. He cannot afford to go down here. He does have a 6. He pops a true form. Still going to be a lot of damage. They still might be able to overwhelm him. Get some help from GPK, but he's still slain. GPK takes out Noob while the trade out is there on Pure. Now trying to run down Omar as well. GPK will collect the extra kill on top of that. It's a 1-for-2 exchange.
You're not going to have it for a tower defense.
Frankly, I think they had to do it. Because if the Beastmaster comes into mid, they take that mid tower, your jungle is completely open for the taking, potentially. Katomi, he's going to be in some trouble here. There goes that Echo Slave. Oh, look at that!
The Slugger hits.
All the hits from the Ancients go flying in. A Sunstrike barely off the mark. Misses out on the Wind Ranger. Not that he would have died. Katomi hoping to pull another core out of position here as it glimpses up in 1 second, but too much pressure from these Helmet Doms plus Forge Spirits.
Noob did not make that rotation mid. He kept pushing in bottom. Maybe the right call. That Shaker Echo was devastating there. He is so rich out of this early game. He's going to have to pull the next 10 minutes together for BBTEAM as the Lone Druid tries to catch up.
And here comes that Blink Dagger rotation. They may not have the Echo Slam, but they can just bring Ghost down to half without much trouble and pull him back into the Static Storm for no chance in ultimate.
Start to make space, look for big core target takedowns. You're looking for the Beastmaster, you're looking for the Invoker. You want to relieve the pressure in your jungle right now.
Oh, this is going to be awkward though. Nigma Galaxy are wrapping into this area from behind. If they can just get a clean kill on the Beastmaster, that's fine. But Noob, look at how safe he's playing it.
He's
playing behind this tree, on the high ground. They know he's here, but it's not going to be a fast kill. Not what they're looking for. They certainly have a glimpse available, but he gets off the roar first. Now they have to pull him back into the Static Storm, and he's certainly dead. But the rest of Nigma Galaxy is on their way. Can they get a good team fight out of this? Tornado's going to go down. Noob's not gone yet. They pop the Supernova. The bear, it just cannot seem to find the kill, and they get a kill out of it without losing Noob.
A sick dead shot from Omar. Push that Shaker away, buys more time. Nigma Galaxy bailing their offlaner out. This is why you wanted to outpace them here. Early defusal on the Abaddon, and not a conventional item. He's looking to ramp his own damage and control in the fight.
But now he's in trouble. Nice use of the Hurricane. That extra bit of distance and the Echo Slam. It found Sumail's Invoker. In trouble. Half HP, a power shot. That's not going to do it. Getting a bit of a helping hand from his supports. Oh, and the backside Pure. He gets right on top of Sumail with the bear, but he can't hit him right now. He's got to get it. Oh, he just follows them, gives him the vision from the power shot, and save. He don't miss. GH, he may have popped that Supernova, but he's come back in. His second life isn't going to do him a bit of good. BBTEAM, they rout Nigma Galaxy on this one. Katomi and GPK barreling through this jungle area. Anything they pop in should be a glimpse kill. They run into Noob.
He's so
now
tanky.
he is so tanky. He hasn't even popped the pipe yet. He's not going to go down easy. While the Disruptor on the front lines, that's going to be an easier pickup perhaps. Needs a little bit more damage. One more hit is all it should take, but can't quite find it. Meanwhile, Miro locked down, but he still has his ultimate. He's okay for now. They turn back, deal with the Granite Golem, and go back to Ghost, who still has his ultimate. He's okay for now, but as you said, the BKB timing for Nigma Galaxy is so crucial. They don't have to force this. They don't have to try and defend this Tormentor if they just want to wait for this extra 1,500 gold. But no, aggression, name of the game for Nigma Galaxy. They re-smoke up. And Noob trying to give them the opening, trying to find something.
This could be a tough contest. Your Beastmaster's just so low. Doesn't have pipe for another 15
Omar, he's
seconds.
going to break. Pure's in this jungle area, but he's already popped his true form. He's too tanky to get initiation on. Sumail goes in for the side. They find the Disruptor, and they do manage to bring him down. While Miro, he doesn't have his ultimate this time around. Popped that earlier. They're backed him in the Tormentor. There's nowhere to run to. They're kind of to a corner. They just got to TP away and hope it works out for him. Miro trying to deny himself. He gets the deny.
But what about Pure?
A sick little play, but the carry, it's going to be both him and his little dog too. They both die.
Nigma Galaxy's attack points in that fight were so damn good. You had Sumail and Ghost flanking from the back, cleaning up the weak supports, threatening the Abaddon who didn't have ult.
GPK spotted by the Fisher. Omar's going to find him, and he gets the dead shot in time. GPK trying to run it out. Noob, Primal Roar, not even required to collect the killing spree on GPK. Aren't you in a way forced to just barrel down high ground? Hope for the best? Katomi really wants to switch some show. Omar gets right in there just at the last half second. Takes away the Wisdom Shrine and claims the kill. Katomi tried his best, but Nigma Galaxy up in experience and up 8,000 net worth. Just the question is, how good are they at being able to close out the game? Here comes Ghost, and nice dead shot from across the way. Stops Miro. Miro will do his best to create as much time, hoping that a Manta will give him a little bit more. Nope, locked down by Ghost for too long. Well, we're going to have one of the ultimate carries of Dota 2 with a Battle Fury, BKB, MKB, SNY, Aegis at 33 minutes, soon to be Satanic, so he's got 2 lives and potentially 3 if he could finish up this Satanic quick enough.
He's playing a little reckless with it. They also just got Ags on the Disruptor, and we saw a Refresher on the Shaker, so the AoE teamfight control from BBTEAM is online. You cannot clump into this lineup.
Miro's stuck. He goes to the TP, but spotted. Omar's just always there. This Huerta has worked out beautifully for Nigma Galaxy due to all the rat action that's been happening. Miro, again, just trying to create as much time as possible. His team immediately pushing out mid, pushing out top, but his life is forfeit.
But this is a scary high ground into Refresher, Shaker, Ag, Static Storm. There's a shard on this Wind Ranger as well. Look for that Gale Force that can drag you and you can get Fissure blocked.
There's the Echo. First one goes out, trying to get a quick kill and refresh, and they take out the Troll. That's the Aegis. A second life, and they do not go for the Static Storm play. I thought maybe that second life, Katomi would try and get there. They try and get a glimpse back, and they do manage to get the Static Storm on him. No BKB. Can they burst him down fast enough, though? Half HP, gets out of the Static Storm, and free to use the BKB. Not required, though. The damage simply isn't there from the BB team. In fact, the Bear is the one to die here as it's dead shot back into Ghost.
That Crimson Guard off Noob blocked so much of the Bear damage.
Shackle shot goes down. Oh, and the push in on Ghost. That's a dangerous position, but he got off the BKB and he got off the ultimate. That second Bear is gone. He's going to be pulled into the base. Zane trying to be protected by the Euphonic Shield, but he cannot get away. Miro, he'll take some of the damage for now. A quick buyback out from the Wind Ranger as they need every bit they can to deal with the carry of Ghost. But Ben Cataclysm comes in and wipes out Miro. Another man down. 4 left. Call it 3 with no Bear on the lone Druid. Nigma Galaxy have full control of this base for now.
How far will they push it? Satanic is flying in for Ghost right now. You get this on him, he heals up, put another Alacrity. You keep going here.
Power shot after power shot. Ghost, he'll out heal it. Satanic builds him back up the full. And now what do? No Echo Slam for 25. No Bear for 30.
Don't have the damage right now. Nigma Galaxy know it.
It's got to be a second lane of barracks. seemingly nothing BB Team can do to stop this.
You can block him off, you can pull him in, but you cannot bring this troll down right now. Not with the auras he has behind him. GPK just getting hounded by Forge Spirits. Player. Sumail gets caught.
And they caught Sumail! Sumail thought he was fishing for a bear kill. Instead, he is the fish. Victim of the bear and company. Roshan roars. The bear will TP in. And it'll start checking out the pit. Cataclysm goes out, maybe it'll just jump in. All in after Ghost. The Cataclysms are coming in, but Ghost is already gone. A quick buyback gonna be used. It maybe cost him a bear. Yep, there goes the bear. It's a dead shot. Through the bear, hits 2 heroes. Nice shot from Omar, but it doesn't undo the damage that was done. Ghost, he lost his buyback, and now he desperately needs that Aegis.
Nigma are all in on this Roshan. Concerning fight for GPK though. Again, this is not an easy fight for the Shaker going into the calling.
They can't do anything about it, right? He's got BKB, he's got strong battle trance. They jump over the Echo Slam. They force the BKB, and the Aegis will be dropped. Ghost picks it up immediately. BB Team, no, they just cannot contest here. They can play for the high ground, but they say, Nigma Galaxy, they use that buyback on the troll. It's not even guaranteed they're gonna do anything with this Aegis in the first place.
Not confident to go without Static Storm here.
Says enough for Swift Blink for the bear, but the Nigma Galaxy, they're going to go and sneak a little high ground push here with a banner, and a minute and a half left on this Aegis. Now's the time. You said,
do or die. Now's
the time to go for that high ground. Nigma Galaxy, if they want it, they've got to do it the hard way. Pushed into BB Team's base, the tier 3 gone. The pitcher leads things off, nullifier placed onto him, activates the Satanic. Just trying to stall, hoping that they can get through this minute, that the Aegis protects Ghost and be able to all-in him. A bear almost going down. Savage Roar pushes him away just in time before it falls. But that leaves Ghost. He just runs back up to the high ground. Here comes Cataclysm. Ooh, not that much damage. Oh, and the Echo changes. He's gone. And on the second life, here comes the Static Storm. Where's going to be the save? It's all DGH now, and he's got the Supernova save. He bails out his carry Ghost, and BB Team, now they're the ones on the run, as a fresh life Ghost will approach the stage with no Static Storm to stop him. Another Echo Slam, almost the first damage, but he got him the Battle Trance. GPK, his Aeontis only protects him for so long. A refresh from Ghost. He's dealt with one. A buyback's going to be used. Can he get off another Battle Trance? He's got one more to go. Another Supernova save, and no way to stop the egg. Megas inbound now, as on another life, they'll finish off the building. BB Team will have to play against Megas in game 1.
And if you get out without being glimpsed, that is an absolute win here. You got GPK's buyback, you got Megas, 2 perfect saves from GH.
Ghost is very, very stacked.
This bear could blink in. Okay, he blinks it out.
Yeah, he goes for the wave, he goes for the wave. And Noob goes for the bear. Another roar.
See if he can get this one.
They keep on finding the bear when Savage roars on cooldown, which is perfect. Another 300 gold for the team. They take the Aegis for Ghost and all the other goodies. A cheese for the Muerta, another refresher for GH. So look for, I mean, even if you could get a refresher on this Disruptor on Aegis, plenty of time here. Nigma Galaxy, you don't see the opening, you don't have to force it here. World Staff, not dodging that. No GH Spy, try and blow him up, they got him. Woo! Faster, they can Battle Trance, but here comes Noob. Aurora goes out, Cataclysm, that's going to be denied by the Aeontis. Ghost on his second life. Got to be quicker on the trigger. If he wants to stop that Echo Slam damage, he's got to get off that Battle Trance.
Solid move.
Jump onto Noob, got the BKB out of him. That's going to be Bloodthorn Nullifier used, and deal with the banner.
All right, this is going great for BB Team. They're getting so much out of Nigma right now, and they're paying nothing for it.
It is. Kind of feels like Nigma Galaxy, no point to even try this anymore. Ghost will push in without an Aegis. They're not going to wait for another Roshan.
They're going to jump in with Storm, though. Katayomi smoke.
They're certainly going to try. Shackle goes out for a second slam, but he's going to be saved. They do have the bird damage. Here comes the Roar. Cataclysm, double Cataclysm, big damage. Oh, the Earthshaker, a little bit more. He gets up the Aphotic Shield, but it is not enough to save him. You're going to have to burn through some buybacks now as the Pure Bear tries to hold onto these tier 4s, but Ghost locked on with Alacrity on him. He will make short work of these tier 4s. They can They cannot concede. Many more of these buildings are going to have to fight. Miro tries, draws a little attention to himself. A beautiful tornado. Gets the Earthshaker a second time. Oh, Fallen Sky on Miro. He jumps in and goes. He sees the opportunity. He goes to the buildings. They pop the glyph. He's going to back out for now.
You have
confidence, BKB. They got the alacrity. He can commit. He goes after save. Waiting his time. Waiting for the glyph. Noob is just trying to create some space so they can all in on the throne. They see their opportunity. And Echo Slam jumps in. And Fisher.
Another
supernova save from Oma. What a save from GH. And Ghost will finish this game.
He's going to have his impact in the game.
Faces Void still showing.
The big component of this squad is GPK and his supposed dominance over the mid lane, Avery.
That's a tough player to dominate in terms of the early lane, though. Sumail is not the player you can go into a series and expect to come out lane-wise victorious a lot of the time, so he has his work cut out ahead of him. But I do agree with the panel. This draft looks a lot more well-rounded for BB Team. They're not all in on this, gimmick last pick hero for pure. They have a lot of scale, a lot of team fight, easy ways to start fights. They have the Lycan Grimstroke combination that LGD was super good with a couple of years ago. And honestly, I'm looking to the Grimstroke more than anything. This is not a hero we see a lot. This offlane for Nigma Galaxy overperforming, I think, in this series so far.
Oh yeah, I mean, they killed it in the first game, and putting this much pressure on Pure early, though. Noob, I think he thought he had a kill on his hands. Omar, there was still cooldown on his spells.
I mean, they want Pure here. This wave got pulled to a stack camp for Katayomi. Usually really nice, but Pure got chipped so much, he's having a hard time staying.
Teleport coming in from Sumail. Immediate glimpse from Katayomi, but inside of the Sprout. And the Avalanche on 2. That's actually pretty decent damage. Still, though, Pure, he thought he could go after Noob there, but way too much HP. And Pure, he's only got one single shared tango to deal with Omar. He takes the aggro for Noob to finish him off with the shield crash. A double for the Nigma off lane.
Maybe the glimpse poses a little bit of difficulty, but that would be a huge courier snipe on top of it. That's the
massive pickup. Goodbye to the helm and an immediate tip from Noob onto Pure, who's already struggling this lane, but a big pick. Oh, nice snowball save. That rolls Sumail straight into Katayomi, though. And it looks like no way out for Sumail. GPK finds that kill. Can he find his way out of this way? Turn around, coil on 2. GPK, he wants more. You gank me? Nah, son, I gank you. It's going to be a GH third kill. GPK turns it around thanks to his support's rotations.
Well, all eyes were on this man to step up. And he is absolutely delivering, salvaging this early game for BB Team. That was about to be a 3-4K lead, complete route. If that Furion gets to pop ult TP to a side lane, you are just getting owned across the board. Instead, you get a triple kill off your puck mid. Now this puck is well ahead. And this is going to be your best playmaker. I mean, also just getting the experience for your supports here. Such a big boon. Especially going into this Wisdom Shrine, which was not a guarantee, right? You have to think about these shrines against the Furion.
Oh, a nasty little combo that isn't supposed to be successful before Miro has his 6. But, oh, with the help of the Nature's Prophet, they would certainly get that kill. Sumail, he's going to cut across and go after save. Almost gets it off the reflection, but Sumail teleported in just a little bit too far left to really help Ghost claim the Grimstroke pickoff.
Nice laning pressure, though. Again, you forced the Furion to TP unsuccessfully. That's a win for you. You might get this Wisdom Shrine. Though save is really low, and GH... he's got a plan of his own. This would be a big win if you can get both shrines here. Take it away from the Grimstroke, who needs those levels.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's... He's going to let the Terrorblade illusion scout things out, see if there's a possibility. But, there's no harm in trying, right? Ghost is perfectly fine solo in lane. Better that GH doesn't share in that experience, while GPK continues to pressure that mid lane off of the advantage he won from the kills, and now the Nature's Prophet rotating out of lane. Free damage on the mid tower.
Next pressure point is going to be top lane, though. You almost have 6 on the Pango. You have the Furion that can come in, and GH already prepping this move.
Glimpse back into Pure. The Grimstroke's going to teleport in. The Buck is trying to cut him off. They're going to go for this kill before Noob can hit his level 6. A shield crash, a big one. A giant shield, but now he's been trapped inside the coil alongside 2. A good toss over. That was beautiful. In fact, GPK's in trouble. He's got another orb up in a second and a phase shift to dodge a little bit of damage, but the urn is on him. It's taking him away, and he will fall. Nigma Galaxy, they bring the numbers to this one, and BB Team are overwhelmed. 2 kills and a third as they find Katomi looped around the trees, cut off by the kinetic field, but Sumail, he'll find him for another earn kill. Those charges are refunded right back into Sumail's pocket.
I like the idea from BB Team going on the Pango before 6, but Nigma were already set up. The fact GH is there prevents any sort of aggression. Round 2, another save.
Beautiful snowball save. Now the silence will stop at least Noob getting off his ultimate, but they've already killed the Faceless Void, and now you still get off the Rolling Thunder. Bad news for BB Team, who just cannot seem to find an opening here to get a kill. They're still looking for it. Katomi's running at them, but he doesn't have glimpse. Teleport behind Miro. Miro, he's gonna have to pop a shapeshift, but can he even get out with the Sprout and the shards? He's locked in a physical cage. He can't just Quelling Blade and run away. Katomi wants this Nature's Prophet kill. Level 10 Sumail. They have
So
the wolves on him, and he's teleporting. Where is he teleporting to? He's going to try and find Miro. Does he know he's going to be outnumbered? Does he know the 2 supports are sitting on top of this Lycan? Underneath the Static Storm. Now caught in the Soulbind. No snowball save this time around. The double silence. The Soulbind, it just lasts too long. GH, now he's going to be hit by the coil. GPK takes advantage of the situation, runs down the river, and finds the +1.
Really nice rotation from Save. Leads the pack, you get a massive Soulbind. Exactly what you want against this Tusk. You want to create a situation where GH can't come in and get those snowballs due to all the roots and the AoE silences you have. Just let the Lycan go to work. Combine the damage, let the Void farm. Like, this Faceless Void is not the hero you want to play around in this early game.
No.
It's the Grim, it's the Puck. Those are your 2 playmakers. Sumail just gets caught off guard.
You could try and time walk that off, but you're going to have to Chronosphere to stop the Rolling Thunder. But then even Omar's on the other side, and GH closes in from the other, completely surrounded.
You'll get a 2-for-1 refill those Vessel charges. The pace just does not stop here. And this is not the pace of game that a Faceless Void wants. You always have Furion to back you up. Or just go look for the kills.
They are going to look and find Katomi. Turns around, Static Storm does what he can, but Ghost always quick to join his team. And of course, Sumail can teleport in with full confidence that with 4 heroes behind him, no matter how aggressively he's teleporting in, BB Team can't turn it around. Was developed in the road to TI, right? Very slow games, not really these fast run-you-over pace, but Nigma Galaxy are showing they're able to buck their trend, and a toss will put a stop to that. No Rolling Thunder needed. Meanwhile, on the other side, a coil does find GH, and he will meet his end on the other side of the map. But
are you going to lose Pure?
I mean, maybe. He's going to have to chrono again. Oh, man. And again, not even the Rolling Thunder required to be used. He still has it. He's still going to go after him. Oh, Pure, why did you run back? Now Sumail's going to catch you. Got him on the Orchid. A little bit damage with the Spirit Vessel. Is it enough? A tick out? Not quite enough. A beautiful Soulbind. Sets up the kill on the Pango. And maybe Sumail's Nature's Prophet as well. It takes a little bit to wear through him. Nice face shift dodge. Big damage was coming out from Omar. GPK's life threatened, but he managed to dodge it all. Keeping up with Sumail. Got to be careful of that Wrath of Nature, though. Could it be big
Sunder
damage?
save.
Nice Sunder save. Beautiful setup from Ghost to make sure they do not bleed out a Sumail kill. Runs right into GH, and now it's a question, can he even survive? The 2 supports tossing him up in the air. Sumail canceled his teleport, but they still blocked him in with the Ice Shards. Still got him inside of the Sprout.
Oh,
and a
he's
teleport away. Ooh, it's just enough heal.
And look at the space it created. Another play on Noob.
That's
GPK.
true. GPK is finding openings around this map as they keep on going for the side lanes. GPK is responding. They have picked up on Nigma Galaxy's tempo, and they are beginning to match them.
This Puck and Grim are doing so much to salvage this game. If they get another kill here,
Big Swell will stop that. GH, he'll fall yet again.
these 2 playmakers, man, you can never count them out.
Oh, Pure, he's on the low ground right now. That would have been a huge catch. You still have a chance, though. They're going to run into Katomi. Katomi breaks it, blink for blink, though. He thought that was going to be the play, but Omar has him met.
And honestly, BB Team they'll take that.
Sure.
Like, lead the 5 who already had his item bought to buy space for the Void and the Puck who are farming sides of the map right now. You can pressure some tier 2s. You can play more aggressive on the side lanes.
You see what Katomi's up to? They're going to get this Roshan, but I think BBTEAM made the call that if they try and go for Tormentor, they want to take that team fight. Sumail would be a perfect target for them. They smoke up.
They did see him for a brief second there.
Now it's a question of reaction. They got a static storm on 2, only catching the tiny inside.
It's a valuable target.
They do manage to take him out. Ghost is right in the middle of them, though with that Aegis. So they can't turn and focus on this Terrorblade, but can they chase? They go for the Chronosphere on a Samael. They say ignore that Aegis, go straight for the big guy. Another Thunder save out from Ghost, and Samael, not dead yet, turns it back around with an Orchid. Can't finish off Pure either. The timer goes off. Samael run down by Miro, and he's got a decent amount of damage on a Ghost, who sundered earlier. Has to dodge the Rolling Thunder, though. BBTEAM have wisely called it quits, at least for now. Ducking into the trees, a teleport away, denied as the Avalanche covers him. Miro, he'll be the one to fall, but BBTEAM, it's 2 cores in exchange for some kills, a buyback, and a very important kill on that Nature's Prophet yet again. Look at this pincer move from BBTEAM.
This is nasty if it lands.
Once again, the deadly duo of GPK and Save. They found an opening, and it's going to be on Noob. And they got a beautiful soul bite. How does Save keep getting this? A snowball goes off, picks it up, and maybe it bails him out as he blinks away onto Noob's Pango. He's not dead yet. He got off the Rolling Thunder, but a physical hit will finish him off. That's enough. Meanwhile, Miro chasing after Samael. Trapped inside the Sprout, makes a run for it, a glimpse back. But Miro, he really can't stand up toe-to-toe. But the other two, the mobile heroes, another Thunder, another attempted save. But this time it's not good enough. But it got off the Orchid onto Pure. A trade of mid for carry, and an Aegis now as Ghost brought low by his own Sunder. Does he have the survivability to get out on this second life, or is GH? Is he going to be left behind? Ghost trying to help him out. GPK and all their mobility, they just keep on swarming in and out of the fight, hounding after Nigma Galaxy.
He wants GH here.
And they've got the glimpse back to do it. Ghost will have to give up the chase. He'll go back to farm. GH will create what little space he can. BBTEAM, they lost their carry, but another time that they're able to stand toe-to-toe against Nigma Galaxy's early game.
But the pace that GPK is setting, he has an amp damage right now, 6, 2, and 8.
Haste, amp damage, and bigger moves than Omar's got. He jumps away from the initiation, and now right into the middle, the thick of it. The Static Storm gets one, looks after GH next, but he jumps away to his curveball orb. He puts a little pressure on Nigma Galaxy, threatens to overwhelm them, and then backs away. There's no need to keep up the pressure. He created the space. Pure, he's farming away and loving it, I'm sure. That's up to Noob. He's got to get that Rolling Thunder, Blink Dagger initiation. They can't afford to be picked off underneath their tower like this. All the support ults being dropped on this Nature's Prophet. Feeling they got it for sure, but this Rolling Thunder is just beautiful. A bowling ball right through the middle of BBTEAM has taken out 2 cores and freed Samael. He may have died, but they got a 1-for-3 exchange, and only a Blink Dagger will bail out this Grimstroke from death that was closing in.
The fight as well, he is the majority of your damage because the pain.
Oh, they've got a good high ground ward. These two are walking straight into it. Omar's going to TP away, but Noob, not as lucky. He's going to be trapped inside of a Static Storm. No saves available here. His Courier does manage to get away.
Such a tough Pango game. Look for the tiny jump. It means so much for Nigma Galaxy here.
What does he got to get?
He's got to find something, either Disruptor or
They see this target. Disruptor. They're after him. They've got the lane ward to be able to spot him out. They know he's on the edges here, but can they get to him? A Rolling Thunder trying to chase him down and faces Void. They will lock down the Nature's Prophet, sure, but you already lost your Disruptor. It's going to be crucial heroes dead on both sides for the team fight. Puck, maybe he can get away off this blink, manage to get a coil onto GH. He wants to deal with these safe supports, and Pure, he can help him out with the damage. They got to bounce away from Ghost.
They're just kiting him out right now. They know the control is gone.
Yeah, no Rolling Thunder, and now the buybacks on the supports. BBTEAM, they just back away. They call it quits.
Gotta respect the Terrorblade. His damage hurts, though.
3,000 damage. Up on a single hero, and look at GPK, he's still bouncing in and out right on top of Nigma Galaxy. They don't know what to do about him.
They can't do anything about him. Double support buyback, you still can't find this Puck, and your meta's about to wear out. So do you have the confidence to go for Roche here with the ultis on cooldown? It looks like the call from Ghost is no. This Roche will continue to get delayed. I mean, he has to, right? Like, you have to take this Disruptor out of the fight. It's too deadly for your cores.
GPK? Oh yeah! A Coil Static Storm with an Aghanim Scepter, a Snowball pickup. Sorry, GH, all that does is put you in the kill zone. Pure will go to work on Samael. There's just nothing Nigma Galaxy can do about the team fight now.
This game is slipping away one fight at a time. You're getting outscaled. You're getting out-controlled. You need too many items to power through it right now, and that man right there, GBK, he salvaged this mid-game, and he is taking over the late game. Suddenly, Pure has all the damage he needs. The fights are just becoming too easy. You throw out the coil, you throw out a soulbind, you land a static storm, that fight is just probably over. There's no way to bail it out like last game.
What can they do with this? They get into the high ground. That's already a decent start, and they spot the Grimstroke, hit him with the Rolling Thunder. The team can't quite jump in as aggressively, but they've already killed the Grimstroke. That's a great start.
Oh yeah, exactly.
The Aghanim Scepter, give it over. Wolf Bite on the Faceless Void. He's going to jump in 3-man Chronosphere, and he starts going to work on Ghost. Can he kill Ghost? Easily. Can he kill more? Without a doubt. He's already taken out 2 supports, and oh my god, Sumail just made mincemeat. They can kill a hero, maybe 2. But once Pure gets involved, it's all over.
Dude, that wolf fight was straight nasty. A wolf above time just demolished them in a second. No hesitation to Chrono GBK there. He's like, brother, you carried the early game. I'm going to carry the late.
And Pure, I mean, he's known for these sort of calls. He knows how to end games when they've got an advantage. He's just going to go straight for the tier 4s. Nigma Galaxy left with only 2 buybacks here.
He got glimpsed to Fountain. Oh, I thought he got glimpsed. I guess they will defend it here with buybacks, but...
Our BB team actually going to back away? Because you still have a minute left on this Aegis.
Nah, you have Aegis, you push it.
Yeah, Pure doesn't even need Chronosphere to be a threat. They get a couple of the buildings and will actually give respect. Nigma Galaxy.
Okay. I mean, that's a defense.
Hold on for now. Wait.
Or is it?
Or is the Wolf Bite?
He's just going in.
The Wolf is at your door. He's knocking the damn door down. That's going to be Barracks gone yet again. And Pure waits for his next victim. New pulled back in from the glimpse. All right, got the Rolling Thunder out of him. Time walks. Wait, I'm back in. Hit by an avalanche. But of course, even if they could kill him, he still has that extra life. GH, he throws out the punch just to try and save his own life. Miro's going to chase after. Oh, 1,000 damage crit to finish him off. Got him inside the Sprout. And Miro doesn't actually have a way out of this one. The Quelling Blade's still on cooldown. But what about the rest of them? Side the Vice, put onto the Faceless Void. They ignore him for now. Coil onto 2. Onto Nature's Prophet. Pure's going to jump in after him. And he's got the Nature's Prophet. Again, he does not need Chronosphere to just knock you down. Just full-on auto attacks all the way through. A click into the base. Whether it's heroes or buildings, they will all fall. Unless Pure can be locked inside the fountain. No, good try. But he's going to kill you in the fountain. Is that what you wanted? Because you can have it. Into the fountain goes Pure. He wipes out Nigma Galaxy.
You pick up Alchemist carry.
Ooh.
Radiance Blink, you're jumping in, you get an Orchid,
No.
but
You get the whole complete
Denied.
opposite.
well, but it's still profit in the mid lane at least, so it is a carry and yeah, Morphling. Cool.
The way to be able to kill him and get it done quickly, they still have to worry about bounty runs.
I think they can take this game 3.
Listen,
That's a lot of execution.
I don't like to call suspect to pauses, but that one was pretty funny. You chase after Noob, you can't get the first blood, and then he snipes your courier. Pauses immediately. Oh, sorry, I gotta fix my mouse real quick, guys.
Sometimes you just gotta send a message, you know?
It did send a message. All right, laning phase-wise, we saw that Nigma Galaxy, both Game 1 and Game 2, were able to get a lot done in some of this early game. I feel like BB Team had cooked up a better idea into Game 2, gave themselves a better chance at not being run over, and they did manage to push it late game, where that was definitely where their draft was enabled. What is this Game 3 looking like between these two teams?
Probably closer to Game 2 than Game 1 in terms of Nigma Galaxy want this Furion to control the pace of the game, particularly in the early portion. That's a huge kill.
The fact that they have coming through in this series has been a massive win. GH and Ghost, though, maybe they found an opening. A second kill, perhaps, on the docket. A stun goes out, but the snowball pickup once again from GH. It's good, not good enough. A blood grenade turnaround, and it's GH who dies instead.
So hard to win that trade when you lose Lotus. This Centaur's untouchable, still a Fairy Fire on save. Lotus potentially could have been passed in that situation. And this lane's just not the highest damage lane. I mean, Morphling Tusk is fine, but to get aggressive, you have to be really punishing the core, and Ghost getting sniped.
No! He went all the way down to agility. He had a full 10 stick charges. He got up to full, and somehow he gets surprised by the stun of the Centaur and just bursts it down before he can morph up strength in time. Well, I think it's fair to say that the laning phase has not been the cleanest for either safe lane, as now Pure under threat, and this one, well, that's just not fair. Outnumbered as Sumail teleports in. They get the pickup on Pure yet again. If they could catch him with a 3-man again, Pure trying to be safe, but he got dead shotted. A beautiful position out from Omar, and now Pure desperately needs help. A spear that wins, but still with Sumail adding a 4th hero to the mix, they are simply outnumbered. Good snowball pickup from GH, and tries to get it with Inkswell, does manage to get it, but still, what a massive win. Nigma Galaxy, now it's going to be Pure doing a walk of shame perhaps. Nope, his TP scroll is going to be back up in 5 seconds, but taking him off the laning phase a 3rd time in a row, that is rough.
Unless
the Furion really wants to commit for it, and he does. He teleports in just in the nick of time, and here comes the reinforcements. A snowball that picks him up, a snowball that hits into 2. Big damage on a save, but still though, with GPK coming in from behind, he's got a good coil, but he can't seem to do quite enough damage to burst these heroes down. They walk away, the winners of the Shrine of Wisdom, but can they survive? GPK, does he stick around? He doesn't jump to his orb. He needs a little bit of help, and a Wing Rift. He gets over the trees, Save trying to get this angle. He gets it through the neutrals, and into all 3! What a swing from Save that helps them collect 2 kills and almost finds the 3rd on the Ghost.
Means he can get to level 6. No charges for the
sneaking little play, silence from behind, too much damage. This trio overwhelms, but so does the GH Omar duo. You get a little bit of help from the Nature's Wrath of Sumail. Still though, BB Team, they'll get a tower out of this, but Nigma Galaxy, they get it too. These two teams are mirroring each other around the map. Here, Pure, recognizing what's coming his way, but there's still gonna be a Nature's Prophet. Blocks him out with a Sprout, beautiful, gets the Sprout in front of him to ensure that a Quelling Blade will not ensure an escape from Pure. He is stuck.
That's his 5th death in 11 minutes. You just can't TP on anything you see on the map because you don't know where a lot of this turnaround potential is.
Yeah, I feel a little torn because I agree with you. The objectives are not looking good, but this is the 3rd smoke from BB Team, and all they've gotten out of it is a 1 GH kill. Maybe if they get an early pick off on GPK, but it would require some sentries. They drop one. GPK a little bit too far away. They hit him with the Yules, but he's already been silenced. He can't spear off of that. They can't calling, though. They hit him with a calling. They get him with a follow-up, but they have vision inside, and False Promise bails out GPK and pretty much kills anything that Nigma Galaxy is hoping for. As Miro jumps in and hits the 3-man Inkswell. They have the Avalanche there as well. That's going to slow him down. They managed to get the spear onto the Templar Assassin, but no damage whatsoever. Ghost did a lot, though. Managed to finish out both the Centaur and put the Templar Assassin down to health, and now he's tearing into this Oracle. Where did Ghost come from, and how did he manage to do all that? Pure, he gets caught by Sumail as he teleports back in, and Ghost finds another.
That looked so good for a BB Team.
It
ended so bad. This Centaur just destroyed them. Reflected a lot of damage, got the double edge off. There was a soul bind. You had Puck throwing spells in. Initiation did not yield you the kill on him. None of it mattered.
Oh, GPK, that was a bold move. Tries to snatch away an Aegis. Yeah. Not with their full 5 either. They're going to live Pure behind to find farm and go with a 4-man squad to quickly kill the Mars. Can they get out? Sumail, he's going to try and stop them. Centaur and Centaur violence. Miro trying to get away. Ice Shark blocks him in. And he's kind of stuck. He does have BKB. Is he going to pop it and TP out? And can't even get out fast enough. Ghost, he's a bit afraid.
This is why they're getting aggressive. Blink on Tusk, blink on Mars. You can finally potentially find that backline at the start of the fight.
GPK, he's going to break it. Breaks the smoke. GH, he drops. But immediately a coil onto 2. He goes after, but he's going to be hit by the calling. He's got the BKB, and they just burst it down. Ghost! He didn't see that initiation coming, and try as you might on Noob to be able to get a good arena here. It's not bad, but it's just Sumail to be able to help you out with the damage. They maybe get both supports. No, Kataomi bails himself out with his own false promise and turns it back around on GH while GPK runs down Omar. Now Noob, who's still contending with his Morphing Illusion, it makes short work of him. All it takes is 1 stun, and Save goes to work. Nigma Galaxy They won control back of this game, and they're going to try to chase after Pure. They don't quite get that, and the turnaround from GPK is swift. He catches Omar out. Now looking for more with the coil. Grabs the Morphling. He's going to stun himself. Here comes that Centaur. Here, oh, what a save from Noob, but still, the stuns land. No BKB from Ghost 2 times in a row.
These are insanely impactful deaths right now.
And Sumail, I mean, he's just treading water. He may be top net worth, but he's not creating a gap. Noob, with Spear. And is that going to cost him his life here?
He's got Gem on him.
Sumail gives him a little bit of backup here, throws out the Sprout. Pure just blinks out of it. Fraction, block of the damage. And Noob at half HP. GPK does get silenced, but there goes that BKB. A punch comes out. GH. He catches GPK, who thought he was going to be fine thanks to the BKB. But there are multiple counters coming out from Nigma Galaxy.
Super nice jump from GH. It'll set the fight up for the other 2 high damage cores as they're going to take this aggressive smoke. Aegis expiring in 20 seconds.
Yeah, this feels a little rushed. They do get the initiation on Ghost. And GH trying to save him, but not again! Once again, the initiation from BBTEAM is just too good for Nigma Galaxy to keep up. GH did what he could. He tried to get the snowball safe, but the Soulbind, it's too hard of a counter. The BKB doesn't go off, and the Aegis just simply isn't needed. I mean, at this point, Avery, it feels like a game that has gone the direction it has off of just whatever team makes less mistakes at this point.
That's TI. The pressure at the moment, it gets to you. Sometimes Dota's about taking advantage of the mistakes your opponents make more than making brilliant plays of your own. And right now, Nigma are making some big mistakes. They've got to reset here.
Oh, and Pure quick with the manage to get the blink away. A little bit of force staff, a stampede to help him out. He gets hit by the snowball stun, but that's not good enough. Miro, a quick execution. Meanwhile, Noob does what he can. He stops the Grimstroke. Can they do something now the Grimstroke is gone? Ghost's gonna challenge Pure. He pops his own Templar Assassin Refraction here and goes after GPK, trying to burst him down. He gets one last hit in, not enough to finish off Noob. GPK is low, a Deadshot comes across. A Fate to protect him for now, and the Templar Assassin, ooh, he got shredded there. GH on the second life enables his core to win a fight.
Expensive buyback, but well worth it just to get that team fight win in. You get the Morphling BKB off, you use all 3, you secure a victory. I like how Nigma are scaling right now, though. These 2 right clickers, man, you're going to have another Daedalus on this Furion if Sumail wants to buy for it. What is this play?
I have no idea, but he's going to get punished for it.
What?
He's going to get punished real bad. Sumail, I mean, you said he was holding it all down for Nigma Galaxy, and all of a sudden he just throws it all away, and now his team is left without that opportunity. They jump back in onto Pure, but they got the false promise on him. Big damage got thrown out. Hurricane Pike bounces back. Soulbind, they dealt with the illusions as best they could, but they're down, they're low, and JPK, he pounced in for the kill. A quick dagger to finish off GH. Ghost, a teleport away from Miro. A turn on a dime there from BBTEAM as they get what kills they can, and then call it quits on the fight. Nigma Galaxy, they're trying to make their way here into the pit. Can they get there fast enough?
15 seconds.
He's got his blink, he's got his scythe. It's got to be one hell of a jump. Can he get inside? Gets on at the right time, and a passive Spiro! GPK makes the jump in. He gets grabbed by Pure. As good as it was for Noob, it wasn't good enough. Sumail falls, sets a die back there, and Ghost is fighting for his and his team's life, but he's got to get out of here. He leaves his supports behind. No! He is stopped at the gates. He will not make it back to his base. Everyone on Nigma Galaxy is gone. The 5-man with the extra Aegis, they will go straight through the tier 4s. They will take the throne. Nigma Galaxy will have to cobble together some 4 versus 5.
They need time, they need the Mars up. They need his control to go in tandem with the Morphling. Still will not have a BKB for this fight. 20-second cooldown for Ghost.
A glyph goes out, but what are you stalling for? You're not going to have Sumail in this one. You're going to need a miracle. Now Ghost is gone. Your carry's dead once again. And this is done. This is over. There is no hope left for Nigma Galaxy in the upper bracket. they will be overrun and overwhelmed as BB Team take a convincing control and end things here and now. BB Team are top 6.